Hey, man.
MP, you got a minute?
Of course, sure.
Let's just hear about you working on some initiative to earn more fans.
Look, man, I've been meaning
I thought I was clear with you. Basketball comes first.
All right, we're back with Mike Wang to break down some of the new things about badges in NBA 2K23. There's a new system in the game. Mike, break it down for us.
Yeah, so badges are a lot more strategic than they have been in the past. You have a certain number of badge points, and badges are broken up into tiers. So you have a tier 1, a tier 2, and tier 3 set of badges for each category. And
if your team is starting out slower than anticipated, how do you prevent frustration from setting in, Grant?
That's a tough one.
Making some changes. Oubre, he's checked in for Hayward. And it's Young in for Ball. On the court for Charlotte. Washington and Plumlee patrol the paint. Then it's Terry Rozier. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Here's Banchero. Washington grabs the miss. Charlotte trailing. Oh, there's the alley. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Anthony outside. To the paint. Here's Suggs. Nice start for him. Thinking his first shot.
Well, it's excellent recognition from Cole Anthony, but how about your offense working to get a man that wide open pretty?
Poke loose. And here's the fast break. Ahead. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist by Anthony. Wagner's got his second bucket on the night. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances. Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Anthony, the pass to Carter. Here's Suggs. Back to Carter. Clock at 6. Wagner, the pass to Carter. Back to Wagner. The 3-ball. Hornets with the rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
You look at last year's season series. It was a surprise they got swept. Something I'm sure they're still seething about.
Plumlee finds Oubre. Out to the right wing. Young from long range. He can't get that one to fall. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Outside Oubre. Back to Young. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Right at the free throw line. The rebound by Carter. Orlando has gone 1 of 4 from deep. And not many teams have as solid a piece to build around as the Hornets do with LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo clearly is a guy who has incredible confidence, incredible vision and passing ability. When you look at his ability to make the game easy for the players around him, and sometimes in transition to make those elite athletes look incredibly special, he is a guy that you would enjoy playing with.
Richards is checked in for Charlotte. Jones comes in for Washington. Isaac against Oubre. Fires the three. Anthony grabs the board. The Magic have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. To the inside. Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Young against Anthony. Pass to Jones. With the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Fultz passes to Wagner. Now Anthony.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
No good. So the Hornets will take it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
Pass to Fultz. Here's Anthony, guarded by Young. Anthony against Young. Anthony in the post. Jones with some nice D.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Oubre on the wing. Pass to Young. Outside for Rozier. Oubre passes to Young. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And this summer, the Magic raised some eyebrows. Widely expected to take Jabari Smith with the #1 overall pick. Right up until their selection, Paolo Banchero was announced. Rival teams impressed at how well they kept their secret. Good job, Orlando.
McDaniels is checked in for Charlotte. Martin comes in for Rozier. Pass to Anthony. Fultz with it. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Magic lead by 7.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
Here's Richards, and he dunks it down.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Martin against Fultz. Anthony outside. The 3. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Magic up by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment.
17. Man, please give a big round of applause.
And thanks again.
Substitution
Checked in for Orlando. Cole Anthony comes in for Suggs. And he might not be the biggest guy on the court, but Cole Anthony is explosive, Greg.
He is. I mean, he surprises you with how much lift he gets. Fearless when he's going at the rim. He's caught a number of defenders off guard with that burst.
That free throw good from Isaac. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
They've got Mo Wagner, Cole Anthony out there with Markelle Fultz. Then it's Mo Bamba, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Well done, Allie. Thank you. And it'll be fun to watch him build.
Well, we know Mo Wagner is a speed shooting big, but right there he says, you know, I can get off my feet, too.
Outside Young. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, stolen by Fultz. Pass to Anthony. Now Isaac. Fultz with it. Anthony outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wagner. Plumlee pulls down the board.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Jones. That one rolls around and rims out. Orlando has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. And there's Fultz. That one's good. On the assist by Anthony. Anthony's got 6 assists here tonight. And here's Young. The front office got a lot of blowback when they made MP their first-round pick. Most of the fans had their eyes set on Shep Owens.
I know it was a tough decision. As a GM, you don't want to alienate your fan base, but at the same time, you have to do what you think is best for the club in the long term.
Anthony, the pass to Isaac. Back to Anthony. Pass to Wagner from the arc. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Well, you put the shooting touch on full display. Mo Wagner's range makes him the perfect big in today's NBA.
And the Hornets call time here.
One of the highlights of the 2022 All-Star Weekend, of course, Cole Anthony in the dunk contest, using his dad, our 2K colleague, Greg, as a prop.
McDaniels is checked in for Charlotte. Young against Anthony. Young, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Young. Over Anthony. They get it back. Here's McDaniels. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Caleb McDaniel. 1 shot.
So Cole Anthony's in the dunk contest. How would you rate his dad Greg's performance scores?
B.A., I'm giving Greg a 2 out of 10. No, that's not true. It was great to see Cole create his own career path. Greg is so proud. The future's so bright for Cole. Settle in, Greg. Going to be a long career for your young man.
And Anthony slams it in.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Here's Young. Orlando grabs the miss.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Fultz passes to Wagner. Uses the glass on the layup. Wagner's got 7 now in this quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Anthony against Young. Tries to break his ice, and he lays it in. Young's got 9 points. And a big question mark for MP that he'll have to answer this year. Can his skills translate into NBA success?
Yeah, he was a great college player. Nobody is arguing that. But many wonder if he'll be able to handle the physical side of the NBA. Hard to say just yet, but we'll find out soon enough.
Oubre against Isaac. Back to Fultz. Here's the three. McDaniels with the rebound. The Hornets shooting just 42% so far in the game. Here's Young. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac. Free throw's good. Young.
Taking 2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Orlando's gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Isaac, the pass to... And here's Wagner. McDaniels covering. Here's Suggs. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Kelly Oubre picks one up.
You cannot be overzealous when you're trying to guard Jalen Suggs. He's so crafty, so good at drawing fouls.
Jalen Suggs. Taking
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Orlando. A huge 24-point lead for them. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers.
65. The visiting team, 41.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Washington. Oubre, he's checked in for Rozier. And it's Young in for LaMelo Ball. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
Fultz, he's checked in for Orlando.
Boy, to me, Cole Anthony, one of the most striking things about this young man is his confidence first, his IQ for the game, and there's a fearlessness to what he does that I really admire.
And so in the game for the Hornets, they've got Nick Richards. Cody Martin is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Kelly Oubre, and it's Young in at point guard.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Young with it, now guarded by Isaac.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
Here's Fultz. 16 points for him. Anthony outside. Outside for Fultz. Takes a 13-footer. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Oubre passes to Young. Pass to McDaniels. From 17, shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Anthony finds Fultz. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Fultz has got 18.
Now, Markelle Fultz knows I'm a scoring point guard. He's cooking a little bit right now and just letting things happen.
Timeout call, the Hornets.
And Franz Wagner, one of the surprises of the 2021 rookie class. He had a great rookie campaign, one of a handful of terrific rookies.
Harris is checked in for Anthony.
Gary Harris.
Charlotte has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Knocked loose. Here's Wagner. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
This is why you have got to be disciplined when guarding Franz Wagner. This guy is so adept at drawing contact.
And Wagner wasn't viewed as an exciting selection. He's been terrific, Grant.
BA, you know, he finds ways to contribute each game. You knew he'd be a solid shooter out of the gate, but he also has a great touch in and around the paint to be a threat inside.
Second free throw, no good.
Boy, when you look at the 6'10" Franz Wagner, what you love is the skill set. It is tailor-made for today's NBA. He can stretch you from deep. He's not afraid to mix it up on the glass. You love it.
Isaac against McDaniels. Back to Harris.
Charlotte foul. Young.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Magic.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Right side, Young. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner. 1:21 left in the third quarter. Martin outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Young. That one no good. And Orlando the other way now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
The Hornets shooting just about 43% in the third. Young from long range. Charlotte gets it back. Got a piece of it. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Ball violation. Jump ball.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Here's Orlando. They're on a 19-4 run. Fultz finds Harris. Isaac with it. He's covered by Oubre. Isaac in the post. Richards is there. Fultz can't get it to go. Charlotte's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Young. And that one's long.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Here's Fultz. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Fultz has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, terrific to see Markelle Fultz knock it down, looking more and more assertive in the mid-range.
From deep three-point range. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And 3/4 of play in the books.
Magic. 98. The away team.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well,
Orlando ends up going with a new group. Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Young comes in for McDaniels. To the middle. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist from Jones.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. Banchero out there with Wendell Carter. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up. Keep on applying pressure to their defense.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Hampton's checked in for Orlando.
Boy, guys, you look at the history of the Magic, and there has been episodic success driven by great players. Penny Hardaway and Shaquille O'Neal, of course, and Dwight Howard.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Paulo Banchero.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
The The Hornets have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. And Doris, the Magic have come so close to a title twice.
Right, B.A. 2 trips to the NBA Finals, led respectively by 2 dominant centers, Shaquille O'Neal and Dwight Howard. The fans dying for another chance. Hopefully, with the building they're doing now, they don't have to wait too much longer.
And the Magic making a change here. Okiki's checked in. We've seen fans removed for inappropriate comments to players. Doris, where do you draw the line between heckling and being inappropriate?
I think one way I look at this, Brian, is if I were face-to-face with somebody, what would I be comfortable saying? I think we should always err on the side of caution. It's okay to heckle and have some fun and sort of give your team support. But I think if we ultimately keep respect foremost in our minds, we'll be okay.
Martin, and the powerful one-handed slam.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Right side Carter. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
They've gotten pretty sloppy with the ball here in the second half.
The Magic making a switch here. Charlotte has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth.
Gary Harris.
Pass to Martin. Four on the clock. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
McDaniels is checked in for Charlotte. Here's Hampton. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Hampton's gotten his first basket of the night.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. The Magic shooting the rock at 58%. Outside Ross. Here's Hampton, guarded by Young. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Guys, when the conversation is about the Charlotte Hornets, obviously there is a figure that looms large, and that's the majority owner, Michael Jordan, the man who has 6 NBA titles, the man who many consider the greatest player to ever play the game.
Had no luck that time either. Since MJ took over as owner of the Hornets in 2010, he's tried to keep them competitive.
Unlike when MJ was a player in a huge market like Chicago, in a market like Charlotte, it's much smaller. It's a bigger challenge to attract marquee talent. But I would say this, they've got some exciting young talent on their roster. You begin with LaMelo Ball, certainly potential there to build on.
Drives to the hoop. Just 5 on the clock. Okiki can't hit. Well, the Hornets shooting the rock well at 46%. To the right side. Pass to McDaniels. To the left wing. Here's Young. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Brad, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
You know, B.A., I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
For 3, here's Harris. Knocks down the triple. Harris has got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, the pass finds Gary Harris in the right spot. He gets to the rise and fire quick.
And that one's good. Young.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
There's a minute 40 left in the game. Pass to Ross. Back to Harris. Here's Hampton. Takes a three. And it's out of bounds to the Magic. Orlando will retain possession here.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Magic.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Cole Anthony.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Harris outside. Outside Ross. Pass to Hampton. Outside Ross. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Hampton. That time on the assist by Ross.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Young misses. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Wagner. Harris outside. Here's Hampton. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Young can't hit.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
So it's the Magic winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all...
What do you say to the people who question the wisdom of your decision to participate in a PR offensive to win over the hearts and minds of the city?
Well, first of all, I wouldn't phrase it like that, Nate. A PR offensive to win over the hearts and mind of the city.
I was wondering if I could ask you about Nate White's report that you've been asked to participate.
Hey, I'd just like to clear something up really quickly.
Dollar sign, yeah, I get that. With dollar signs, let's see how far your bar's gon' get. Don't do no features, less I know you got no price on this. I don't do no beatbox, leave your feet hot, that running like a track star, right out the Reeboks. There's no more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a to find a with some guap with your bro. Got no cap, we
un beso y una chica. Y ahora de repente se le quita. Los persinados, acuérdense que yo era monaguilla. Y donde se le fue los católicos pensamientos. Ese padre tiene cola que pisar. Que tanto juzgas que es tan similar. Hay tanto chisme que hay que evitar. Mi madre no es santa, yo no soy tonta. Chus matanaca y que tanto le importa. Chisme si escucha y para ayudar está sorda. Y a mí me dijo fea una gorda. Y a mí me dijo gorda una fea. Me dijo, también me miro feo, que es pobre pero... Aquí no hay ruta, si no le gusta no se admire, mire a Chile las miradas insultan y de miradas a miradas mire para qué tan... hay problema, yo pienso te avisa, no hay curita, sana, que hay crítica pero lo bailado no se quita. Mi cartera bien ballena, ay abuela, perdón, si por usted fuera no tuviera ni este vuelo ni avión, ni aquí ni Santa, ni para acá, aquí no hay ruta, y si no le gusta no se admire, mire al Chile las miradas insultan.
Hey.
Come here.
Were you looking to talk?
Now.
To me? Okay, I'm coming over right now.
Sit.
Yes.
Hey, MP, how are you?
My man John, what's going on, man?
All right, all right.
You chilling?
Duh, I'm chilling. I'm here doing. So, you've had a little time now to get acclimated to your new team and your new city. How have you felt adapting to this new environment?
Well, it's a big change, and I'm still figuring out my place here. I say me.
Okay, then. Last question. Now that you're finding your footing on this team and with the fans, if you look ahead.
This might not be my hometown, but this is my city now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you, MP. It's been great spending time with you.
Likewise, man.
Hey, now tell Ashley I said hello, and I'm sorry.
For what, bro?
Is for your loadouts.
So what were some of the benefits of adding this new badge system as opposed to like previous 2Ks?
Well, in previous 2Ks, it feels like you could kind of load up too much on kind of some of our strongest badges and become really OP in a certain area of the game. And we really wanted to avoid that. We wanted to keep people in check, make them make some hard decisions on what badges they equip so they, you know, if they want to be great at one thing, they can't be great at everything. So that's probably the biggest benefit to this new badge.
A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make...
Substitution on the court.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Wiseman. Green comes in for Green. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Poole. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Curry. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Green is out there with Kuminga. Then it's Wiggins. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's DiVincenzo in at the one. Young. That one wide left.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And the shot goes in. Wiggins has got 5.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, and even up big, still playing the right way, keeping that aggressive nature and attacking the rim.
At the line.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Warriors leading by 13. Here's Kuminga. Banked in off the glass.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Outside, Martin. 6 to shoot. Pass to Young. Shoots over DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Golden State. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Jones finds Young. And it's Looney with the rebound. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Hornets trail by 17. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Young pass to Jones. Here's Oubre. Back to Jones. Good. Nice job down low.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Wiggins outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
DiVincenzo against Young. Kuminga with a wide open look. From outside off the mark.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Off target with his three. For the Hornets, they come into this following a loss to Orlando.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
And good that time.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
DiVincenzo passes to Kuminga. Green in the post. Working on Jones. And Green with the basket on the assist by Kuminga.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Here's DiVincenzo. And Jones sends it back. And he's able to get it back. And there's the dunk to finish it off.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. It's going to be Oubre shooting. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. And he's got his first chance at the line here. McDaniels checked in for Charlotte.
At the line for Charlotte, Kelly Oubre. At the line for one.
Free throw, no good for Oubre. Warriors leading by 13. Now the pass to Kuminga. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Up top, DiVincenzo. Defended by Young. He gets it in there.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of
substitution on the court.
Here's Young. 17 points for him last game against Orlando. And one thing you can say with MP, Greg, and if he belongs on an NBA floor, he certainly passes the eye test.
And that's always how MP has been as a player. The raw numbers don't jump out at you, but you can see his impact on the floor.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Oubre. The 19-footer is on the money. Oubre has got his second bucket of the game to go.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home.
And Kuminga throws it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Curry against Young. Passes it to Jones. It's stolen by Green. Inside. The shot's good from DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 6 points.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Curry with the rebound. Curry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Kuminga finds Green. Back to Kuminga. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's DiVincenzo.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Here's Curry, and he drops it in from the low post. Curry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Outside, Martin. Back to Young. Will it go? And the rebound goes to the Warriors. DiVincenzo's got 4 rebounds in this game.
2 minutes.
Curry on the wing. Now, here's Looney. D right on him from outside the arc. And Jones pulls it down.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
To the middle, here's Young. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry's got rebound number 5 here tonight. DiVincenzo kicks to Kuminga. The 11-footer. And that one hits back iron. Charlotte's gone 1 of 6 from 3-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Curry passes to Green. And here is DiVincenzo. Back to Green. 54 seconds left here in the second. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Green's got 6 here in this quarter.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable. Letting it fly from outside.
Knocks it loose. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. The rebound by Richards.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Oubre outside. Clock at 6. From deep. The Warriors pull it in. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. The Warriors have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. And he knocks down the first one.
And the 3rd team foul. Shooting for Golden State.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Young outside. He gets it up. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors.
With the
scoring.
Here, Hornets 44. The Warriors 77.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first.
Substitution
come in for Dante DiVincenzo. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
1 shot.
free throw good by Curry. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for... For me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Cody Martin is out there with Young. Then there's Jalen McDaniels. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Richards in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Near the three-point line, it's Poole. Warriors getting another chance here. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
This is his first trip to the line tonight, and the first one at the line is good.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back, always growing as a player.
And here is McDaniels. Back to Young, just 5 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get a shot off. Oubre inside the three-point line. It's rebounded by Poole.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Jordan.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Richards passes to Young, and the shot is good.
He saw a path to the rim, and he took it. The defense... just couldn't stop him.
Curry against Young. Pass to Poole. Pass to Kuminga. Over Martin. Misses off the right iron. Charlotte has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Oubre, good.
Crafty and cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
There's the pass to Kuminga. Now, here's Poole. Over Oubre.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Curry passes to Poole. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 6. And one more look at that fantastic Mobile 1 drive.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
You know, Richard, had to be extra special for Steph Curry to set the 3-point record in New York.
Yeah, doing it in the Mecca sold-out arena. The previous 2 record holders there, December 15th, 2021, a great day in the career of Steph Curry, the history of the NBA.
And the rejection by Curry.
Making his presence felt on defense. Curry with the rejection.
Poole finds Kuminga. No good. Shot missing. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Oubre, good.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Golden State's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from 3-point land in the second half. Passes it to Curry. And the Warriors miss again. Charlotte shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Down low, here's Young. Curry with the rebound. Curry's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Shoots over Oubre. Curry's shot is off.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Young, no good. And for the Warriors, they're shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Oubre with it. Young, right side. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Curry.
They get Stephen Curry. The Hornets have gone 7 of 11 from the line. No good on that one.
At the line for you.
That one misses. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebound. Back to the action in just a minute.
108.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
We talk a lot about playing for one another.
Substitution
for the Hornets. Nick Richards. He's checked in for Williams. McDaniels comes in for Gordon Hayward. Young is subbed in for Martin. Warriors have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Time now for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Andrew Wiggins. David, what's the update?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors gave us some information. And guys, he said it is a broken leg. You can imagine how much pain he's in right now. This is never the way you want to lead off, but they have no choice. They still have to play the games. Kevin, back to you.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Curry and Poole are the guards. Green and Wiseman make up the inside pair. And it's Kuminga in at the small forward position.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
And Jones slams it home.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Rollins the pass to Wiseman. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Into the lane. Yep, that one goes. And it's 6 points for James Bouknight.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Rollins. And a miss there on the triple.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's Young, and he uses the glass on the layup.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Rollins against Young. High, arcing shot, and he gets it back. Pass to Moody. Golden State moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rollins. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney is checked in for Wiseman. And Baldwin subbed in for Draymond Green. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Bouknight passes to Young. He takes it in. The pass to Bouknight. Shot clock at 6. McDaniels passes to Young. Rollins grabs the board. And the call will be against Primetime. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
The first one falls.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
And the Hornets making a change here. Williams is checked in.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Richards. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Here's Rollins. Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're shorthanded.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Got to use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0.
Well said. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Warriors basketball.
The Warriors have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food. Warms you up a little bit. All good things that can get you ready for action.
And the third
yeah, easy call.
He misses the free throw.
For Charlotte, Young, 2 shots.
And that trip coming up empty. Missing. Both. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Baldwin, first personal foul. 4th team
He's
foul.
off on the first.
At the line for your Hornet.
And the second free throw, good.
Ooh, you hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
McClung, the pass to Rollins. Now, here's Moody. Passes to Rollins. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's McClung. And the Warriors miss again. And it's the Hornets' ball. They're on a 9-1 run right now.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Stephen Curry.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Pass to Moody. Now Looney. Here's Baldwin to the inside. McClung rejected by Young. And he recovers it. And he gets it to go. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in.
MP, thanks for stopping by.
Come on, man. I always got time for you, Fred.
Dollar sign, yeah, I get that. With dollar signs, let's see how far your bar's gon' get. Don't do no features, less I know you got no price on this. I don't do no beatbox, leave your feet hot, that running like a track star, right out them Reeboks. There's no more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a to find a with some guap with your bro. Got no cap, we counted big bucks before I saw that TikTok. Your favorite rapper probably waiting on the next trend. I'd rather get it out the mud before you help me. That boy Mike Beasley, he don't rock with me. They ain't no stopping me. I seen them pop up at the cut when fans start upping all my streams. I remember ain't nobody used to talk about my heat. I remember everything. I never throw away receipts. I don't do no beatbox. Leave your feet hot. That running like a track star. Right out them Reeboks. There's no